not a lot of people who are 30 plus who are multimillionaires are going to look at you and take you seriously. So the best advice I can give people is start young. YouTube is the greatest gift right now to our generation. You can learn anything and everything. Just type in how to have passive income, how to get into real estate, fitness, everything. It is a gold mine.
Man, it's so hard not to dissect this conversation right now because there's so many points.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to that. We'll touch back on
so
that.
many points I want to pull out, but we'll save that for another video because we're trying to do strictly introductions here.
That's how I came up. It was based off of a traumatic event and then having the hunger for knowledge instead of just money at first. It was how do I get the money and how do I keep the money?
Yep.
And I learned that at a young age, not voluntarily. It was forced. But let's go into you. What was your moment? What was your rock bottom or your red pill moment is what I like to call it?
I mean, I guess it wasn't the worst moment. I mean, it wasn't as detrimental as seeing my girlfriend cheat on me. But sorry I had to go through that. But
best thing to ever happen to me.
My moment was, let's flash back to senior year of high school. I was going in senior year, right? Sports guy. What was the dream? D1 football. Mm-hmm. Starting quarterback of the team. 3 days before the first game, senior year, that's going to be the year. I'm going to go get my offers. I'm going to go play D1. D1 was right there. I grew up in a family. My brothers played D1. One of them even made it to the NFL. I just grew up. It was right there. That was the dream. 3 days before the first game, season that was supposed to make everything happen, break my thumb. Boom.
That's hard.
Life changes in an instant. And that event changed me more than I knew at the time. I was very lost at the time and didn't, know what to think of it. I came back halfway through the season, played a little bit, got a couple of offers. But at the end of the season, there was this gut feeling. It was like, okay, you have offers, you can go play football, right? That was your dream. But something in my gut was like, no, that's not it. I can't. It's unexplainable even to this day. I don't understand why it was, why I thought the way I did in the moment. Because for years after that, I was still lost. Something in my gut. I've always had this extreme desire to become. I've just been infatuated with like wealth, freedom, living a life of fulfillment. And to that point, I thought fulfillment was going to be sports, but that was just an environment thing. Yeah. And as time went on, my parents were a big advocate for college, still are. They're pissed off I'm not going. We'll get to that later. But went to junior college, got my associate's degree, and then halfway through that, I started getting into the YouTube thing. Books, YouTube, seeing all these people, and they were talking about, how I made $1 million, how I became a billionaire, how. And it goes back to the story of how I started Millionaire in the Making. I was like, why is nobody showing it? No one's done it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I've always, heard that you have to find something nobody's done before. So like, this is me. This is it. I believe in myself. I know I'm going to become everything. Why don't I show people it's possible and show them the journey?